Recently, we've been looking through some footage that we've been filming over the past few years. We've done quite a lot of bits and bobs. We found a film that we did 2 years ago called It's Not Your Fault, and it was about domestic abuse and how serious that can get in a relationship. The reason why it's called It's Not Your Fault is because often in an abusive relationship, the person that's being abused can blame themselves and think that it's their fault. It was really important to me, having experienced that in the past, obviously before I married Jabzz, having experienced being in an abusive relationship in the past, I blamed myself, and he told me that it was because I was flirting with other people and he thought he was going to lose me. It was because of things that I'd done. And this is quite a common trait in my research. When I was researching domestic abuse before we made the film, we were finding that this is a common trait in abusive relationships, that the person that's being abused blames themselves. And It's Not Your Fault is about a woman that is blaming herself. She's thinking, I could have done more, I could have listened to him more, I could have done this, I could have done that. It was really important for me whilst making the film to be able to identify those signs. So whilst people are watching the film, they can see, oh, that's not healthy. And it's not always necessarily physical abuse. It can often be things, mental abuse and manipulation. And I wanted to uncover that. I wanted to explore that, and I wanted people to be able to spot that. Since we've done the film, it's been really encouraging because there's been loads of people that have been reaching out to me privately, messages on YouTube in the comments saying, I didn't know until I watched this film that I was in an abusive relationship. Now I do, and I think that's the whole purpose of the film, for people to know that these relationships are not healthy. And yeah, that person might not decide to leave the relationship. Maybe they can heal, maybe they can make steps towards change, but it's really critical that that person understands that it's not their fault. Their journey might be that they end up coming out of the abusive relationship, and that would be great, but their journey might also be that they can make steps towards healing together. So we've reposted the short film on our channel. We'd love you to watch it. We really want to know what you think. Feel free to start a discussion in the comments section. We want to know your thoughts. Speak to you soon.